What's up, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. I am Goshen, and today I'm going to be the only idiot who wants to attempt Broly with a free-to-play team. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try it anyways. So good luck to me. And this is I prepared the team already. We're gonna do it with a strength team. And just a little FYI, if you're gonna do this free to play, this is by no means an optimal team, okay? And just so you guys know, this fight is no place for an LR Broly friend, okay? Especially if you're not gonna bring any Blazing Battle units, if you're not gonna bring any Family Kamehameha units. So yeah, this is not an optimal team. We are going to try it. If I fail, I fail. If I win, then guys, this is officially the free-to-play guide for the Broly fight. We're gonna try it. Okay, we're gonna try it. The units I'm bringing: Grandpa Gohan, LR Frieza. The reason why I'm bringing LR Frieza, and this is going to be a stretch here, because Frieza, on his 18 key, is where he lowers attack and defense. So, yeah. It's going to be rough. Especially super attack level 1. Ouch. Okay, so, yeah. LR Frieza. We are bringing Cyborg Tao. He's free to play Rage Trunks, free to play Super Strike Trunks, and this free to play Goku that they gave out way back when with the crossover event for the One Piece crossover event. So yeah, and of course an Omega friend. The items that I'm gonna bring a Senzu Bean Dende, Icarus, and a King Yama. I need as much defense as I can possibly get, and this is probably how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna find out, guys. We're gonna find out. So Omega will be used to break his defense. I need to keep Omega on rotation at all times, Frieza on rotation at all times. Frieza can also be kind of a low-key tank. Let me see. Keypath. This is the most optimal spot for key. Yeah, Frieza can be a low-key tank. He's actually going to get pretty bulky because of his innate stats, and then his increases that he'll get from Omega Shenron and Grandpa Gohan. So he'd actually be able to take a pretty solid hit. And not that we want him to get hit so much. I mean, we don't want anybody to get hit really hard, but this is Broly we're talking about. What's with all these threes, dude? Okay, key on Frieza. That's perfect. I will take as much key on Frieza and Omega as I can possibly get. Alright, so as you can see, I don't have a lot of health going for me, which really sucks. Okay, that Grandpa Gohan only increases HP attack and defense by 20%, but he gives that 3 key, which is what we need. Okay, so this is why, look at Frieza's defense right here, 17,000. So that's why I said, he can be a pretty decent tank. His passive, when it activates, it always activates. He gives himself 5,000 defense at the start of the turn, which is actually really good. All right, so here's the thing. I need to get Frieza on rotation with Omega. That being said, let's do it like this. Let's put Rage Trunks here, because Rage Trunks also gives himself defense. So, yeah, for 7 turns. Okay, so I want... It'd be nice if Tao could stun, but it's a low chance. It's like May stun. I don't even know what May stun equates to. We could try it. Let's try to get that stun going. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get a super off of Frieza. That's good. Okay, so Frieza, we need to get Frieza supering like pretty much max all the time, if at all possible. We need Omega Shenron supering like crazy. That's how we're gonna beat this event, guys. It's gonna be rough. Like I said, it's gonna be rough. Especially if he's supering me like that. Holy hell. I need to start feeding Friezas into that LR Frieza. I really do. The problem that I have is that I have LR Broly who takes priority over LR Frieza. I'm not even gonna joke about that. Alright, so Grandpa Gohan, will he hit harder than Trunks? You know what? I think he does. I think he does hit harder than Trunks. We're gonna find out. I've actually never used Grandpa Gohan. This is my first time using him. I know he's good. The only thing I don't have him at Super Attack 15, which kind of that kind of sucks. That's my fault. Definitely my fault that I don't have him at Super Attack 15 yet. All right, next phase. I mean, I can get him to Super Attack 15. I just gotta go farming it. This is the last fight that I need for my LR Broly medals. So this is why I'm doing this here. All right, he's gonna hit us ridiculously hard just from the get-go. Okay, let's. I'm worried he's gonna super from the start. I really am. So let's do this. Let's Yama him. That just in case he supers, that way we're good. Let's set up. We're gonna set up for Omega and Frieza. So they're gonna have Fear and Faith is gonna be active, so that's gonna be really good. Okay, that's gonna be +2 ki for them. That way we don't have to worry about ki so much. So Omega should have 10 ki from the start. Frieza should be pretty damn close to that. I think he's like 10 or 11 when they're linked together. So that'll be good. Let's see here. Yeah, buddy. Okay, they have the same ki. So let's give all of this to Frieza, because like I said, we gotta get pretty much the max super attack. And then give these to Omega. So what's gonna happen now? Frieza's gonna chip at his barrier. Omega's gonna break the barrier. Okay. So that's what's gonna happen, and hopefully Omega can kill him. Because we're gonna lower his defense right now. 1. So think of it like if you guys play Pokemon at all and you're like you got competitive. Think of it like stages on their defense. So like when you lower a Pokemon's attack, it'll lower it 1 stage down. When you greatly lower the attack, it'll lower it 2 stages down. So it's pretty much how it is. So Frieza lowered it 1 stage, Omega lowered it 2 stages. So I should be able to do something to him. Maybe, hopefully. I hope. Please. Alright, so set up for Frieza and Omega. You know, that's how we gotta do it. Ooh, should I heal? If he supers me, I'm done. You know what? We're gonna play a little risky here. Like I said, it's free to play. If I don't do it, I don't do it. Like I said, oh well, I'll try it again. But the greatly lowering defense part on Omega should carry over to the to when they come back. So you'll see it, like you'll see the defense down mark still. Okay, good. So as you can see, the defense is still down. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna just destroy his barrier now. Heal up. So let's give these to Frieza. Will that be enough though? Ooh, I don't think it will. I'm gonna be 1 ki short. Yeah, I'm 1 ki short. It's okay. It's alright. Omega should be able to just finish off his barrier. And that's why I said it. It's kind of like, it's a little bit weird the way that it does it, because they carry over for 3 turns. They don't tell you it does, but it does. It carries for 3 turns. The first turn that they do it, and then 2 more turns after that. So it's still active here. And boom, there you go. It's that. Well, he crit anyways. But okay, so on to the next one. It's the same principle, so we gotta keep at it. Alright, Trunks, you're gonna go first. Okay, so let's go over here. Trunks is already supering. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter if Trunks is supering because of the fact that he's not gonna do any damage right now. We gotta get rid of that barrier in order to do damage. Alright. Hey, look like Dragon Balls. Alright, so thankfully, since, you know, thankfully, since we're strength, we're taking a little bit less damage. I mean, 66k is still 66k. I don't care who you are, that hurts. That's why I said this fight is gonna be rough, man, because he's gonna you'll see. Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't realize that Trunks, you know, the Super Strike Trunks, I didn't realize his passive attack and defense plus 15% for all allies. That's actually really good. That means that these guys can tank just a little bit harder. Look at that, 24 and 28k. Alright, I'm gonna heal up again. I shouldn't need to use the Icarus right now, or King Yama. I'm actually gonna save that for yeah, I'm gonna save that for when I don't have Frieza and Omega out on the field. Okay, so he needs 2, so like I said, we're gonna set up. Just keep setting up. You gotta set up these orbs, man. Pretty much you gotta play this greedy. That's how it's gotta be. It's gotta be greedy. And when I say greedy, all the orbs gotta be for Frieza and Omega. You know, you gotta get that ultra attack off for Frieza, doing that mega colossal damage, lowering his defense, and then you gotta get the super attack on Omega. It has to be done. If you don't, you're gonna have a tough time. I'm telling you right now. Boom. Okay, so we broke his barrier. Just a little bit. One more stage down. Okay, one more stage down, and his barrier is broken. Alright, so this right here, this is what I was saying to use an Icarus. Because now I have all the other units out. And if he super attacks, it's going to hurt. So, and the reason why I said one more stage down is because of the fact, like, you'll see it right here. These guys are going to super, and they're not going to do any damage to Broly because his barrier is not completely broken yet. It's broken enough where Frieza and Omega can hurt him, but not broken to the point where everybody else can hurt him. And I'm so glad I used an Icarus. That would have been so bad. Maybe if I can get a stun with Goku, that'd be really cool if I got a stun off. Nope, no stun. It's alright. Okay, so once again, chip at him, chip at him, chip at him. So now we're going to completely break his barrier. Like I said, it was that one more, and his barrier is broken. So here we go. We're going to break his barrier. You got to keep setting up. So let's save all of those physical orbs. Let's save them. As much as I would want Grandpa Gohan to super right now, it's not optimal. It's got to be Omega. He's the one who's going to do all the damage. Frieza's just going to keep his defense lowered. See, there we go. We broke his defense. Broke it completely. That's why I said it's just like in Pokemon. There's four stages. And there we go. We're done. We broke his barrier and we crit. There we go. Free to play guide on Omega. On Broly. So yeah, just think of it that way when you're thinking of Broly. Think of it like Pokemon. If you guys ever played Pokemon competitively, in Pokemon there's actually six levels. So you can lower their attack and lower their defense a total of 6 stages. And actually I said it wrong. In Pokemon it's lower attack, is 1 stage. Greatly lowers is 3 stages. So, or greatly raises is 3 stages. So just think of it in that way. Broly has 4 stages of defense. So when you lower his defense, that's 1 stage. You greatly lower it, that's 2 stages. So with a combo like LR Frieza and Omega, when Frieza does it first and then Omega, you break it enough for Omega to actually do damage. But when you break that 4th one and completely reduce his defense, then you're good. That's why it's optimal if you're going to do it without Family Kamehameha, if you're going to do it without Blazing Battle. That's why it's optimal to bring 2 units that greatly lower defense, because then you'll completely break his barrier. And everybody will be able to do damage to him at that point. But in this case right here, where we didn't have 2 greatly lowering his 2 greatly defense lowering abilities, this kind of team works out just fine. It's just a little bit more risky because you're gonna take damage and all that stuff. But we did it, guys. Free to play. Even if Omega didn't crit, he would do so much damage. It probably would just lasted 2 more turns and then it would have been done. So there we go, guys. And I am done with the medal grind. Now I have to grind for the Zenny. 100 million Zenny. Good luck to me. Future me, congratulations on finally LRing that Broly. You know, that's future me anyways. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. And if this helped you at all, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. And I will catch you guys on another video, on another live stream, at another time. Peace out.